We Chat, can you guys hear Jordan? Yeah, Jordy, I think you're muted, brother.
Am I muted? What the fuck?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, what the fuck?
I saw you cooking, and I just, yeah, there's chat.
Well, thank you for telling me. I didn't notice. My bad.
There you
My
go.
bad. Well, shit. Wait, have I been muted this whole time? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. It's okay. We just started, but either way. I was, what was I getting into? I was touching on spaces on the legs of price action to the upside or downside. Either way, it doesn't matter. But I was touching on which fair value gaps to use, because this can be a confusion with a lot of people. What you can see is I'm watching this in the morning. I wanted to see us move higher into this high, Asia high, where we have bearish fair value and bearish inverse fair value. I'm looking for a move down in this area, right? Well, we shoot up, we hit target to the upside, so I can't long anymore. And now I have to look for short, but we take this dip. There's no short setup here, even if I bump down to a lower time frame and try and look for it. Why? Because you're dipping right into 5-minute bullish order flow and respecting. Unless 5-minute flips, this ain't flipping. What do? We respect, we go higher. Even right here, I was watching. I almost took a short on this. Why didn't I? We didn't close below. No inversion. We respect. We continue to respect order flow. This last leg up, Well, this last leg up on a 5-minute, there's no fair value gap created. Okay. So I go to a 4-minute. 4-minute, there's no gap made. 3-minute, there's no gap made. 2-minute is the highest time frame inversion I could have found. I know it's small. Doesn't matter that it's small, though. It's there. Right? And so this is where you could be looking at, and this is how to find those false setups, right? You could be looking at a 1-minute setup, right? Maybe there's a 1-minute fair value gap that just got inversed, but guess what? The 5-minute didn't inverse yet. So that is invalid entry. You do not want that entry, right? For me, I know that there was no 5-minute. There was no other higher time frame except for the 2-minute, which means if we're inversing 2-minute fair value, we should go where? To the next liquidity pool. Where's the next liquidity pool? Relative equal lows. Right? Everything has extreme context. So like right now, let's look. If this, so we're just sweeping previous session highs, right? If I'm looking at this going, oh, I want to find a short off of Friday's high. If you're looking for a 1-minute fair value gap to inverse right now, it's not the move. Why? Because in this leg up of price action, the highest time frame gap we can find is, what am I on? 50-minute? Go 10. Could be on the 10 once this candle closes. We will have a 10-minute. But as of now, it's 5-minute. Right? So I know, okay, I'm looking for shorts off this high. I want to short this high. But I need confirmation. What's my confirmation? If we inverse this. Is there any order flow? Look at the next order flows here. If this inverses, we trade here. If this respects, we continue higher. And this is how I can see, okay, we just took out this high, but I know we're going to continue, or I have odds that we're going to continue. Why? Because if we were going to reverse from this high and be trading lower, we should not be respecting this. We should run through it. So if we're respecting this, what can I gather? I can gather that this sweep of liquidity up here doesn't matter. We're respecting bullish order flow and we should go higher. And that's exactly why I didn't get caught in any shorts this morning. And the one short I took actually did it, right? So use that to your advantage. Those higher time frame gaps in every leg of price action will help you. I guarantee you do that one step if you're trading inversions and you will get stopped out a lot less. Guarantee it. I will say majority of my entries will still happen on a 1-minute though, even with this, because majority of the time the setups I'm looking at, the highest time frame inverse is usually on a 1 or 2. But either way. How we doing, Joe?
Dude, I am chilling. Solid morning.
That's been good.
It wasn't the best, like most opportune stuff, but got my peanuts. I'm good.
Do you go short as soon as the candle closes below the fair value gap? Depends on what type of inversion strategy you're using. For me, trading the forever model, there's multiple different entries, right? Depending on how confident you are, technically first entry is SMT. So trying to enter on a sweep of liquidity, which I never do. There's just not enough confirmation generally. Second entry would be inversion. So that's another entry you can take. Let's say like this was trying to set up a forever model right now, right? So we would, if it's a forever model, that means we inverse price action here. That's first entry. Another entry that can be taken is off the change in the state of delivery. The last series of up closed candles in the leg of price action that swept liquidity gets closed below. That's your that can be a second entry. There's also a breaker block entry. What would be a breaker block entry here? This candle here, your last down closed candle that took us to the next leg up. This is another potential entry. Of course, if you have reason for us to continue lower, right? If the higher time frame narrative says we can continue lower, this can be another thing used as an entry. But generally, this will be my last entry that I can use. I will say a majority of my entries I'm taking right off the inversion. So as soon as we close below, that next candle opens, I'm taking my entry there. But again, don't just do that with any random fair value gap you see on the chart. You have to have context. If there's no context, you will lose. And that's why people say they don't work. But it's the same thing if I throw a 200 EMA on my chart and I tell you to long off of it. Majority of the time, you're going to break through it and reclaim. Set up. I love how people call you Assassin's Creed. Let's go. You are Assassin's Creed, dude.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I love it. I used to play Assassin's Creed so much.
Dude, confession, I've actually never played it.
They never made a better one than Black Flag, and I stopped playing after that.
Big red pond, baby. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here for me. Metals are starting to turn over.
On the advanced options accounts, country green property, you won't. I know mine, it says like renewal date, but it doesn't actually charge you. That's for sure on the advanced options accounts. You might have to double check the other ones, but it'll be in the rules on the website there. What's our highest time frame? No. Still 5 minute. So look at this isn't inverse yet. Again, I just drew that because I was explaining entries. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people that might be trying to short this right now because we just swept highs and, oh, we're trying to like break structure. Jordan, isn't this a change in the state of delivery? Yes, yes, and yes. But the problem is you're respecting bullish order flow on the 5. It doesn't matter. If you're respecting this, you're going higher, right? If you're running through this, okay, we can start to change our thoughts. And so that's why I can sit back and be so confident and I'm ready to start trying to short or no, this is going to go higher and take up the highs, right? I can be extremely confident in that.
Give me 1 second. I gotta take
This is on the Vanquish Trader website for advanced options accounts, evaluation rules, overview. No time limit. Main trading programs, strict time limit is imposed. Traders must pass evals. So that's just what I see in the rules. Gave up on the shorting idea today. Yep, good stuff. I only had one opportunity, and I took it, and it was all right. Didn't give me what I fully wanted, but it was all right. Quick 1-to-1. You talk about wanting to see Bitcoin go to monthly for value gap. Do you also think ETH will take out the monthly for value gap below it, 2K? We already tested the monthly for value gap on Bitcoin, and it was to the upside. I'm bearish on Bitcoin until we hit 2025 lows. You can see previous month highs are where? Here. Everybody was like so bullish here, which I just didn't understand because, again, when I look at my chart, we're taking out previous month highs, so we should be looking for a sweep of liquidity. And also, it's right into monthly bearish order flow. Nothing is bullish unless we run through this. Unless we run through this, it ain't. I expect these lows, 2025 lows. Ethereum, I haven't looked at, to be honest, at all. So let's take a look.
I think options Mike is in here.
I'll bet. Similar thing. Options Mike.
Yo.
What's going on?
Quite the little day, huh?
I know. Damn fire Monday for the market. And metals are back off to the races again. I mean, crazy. Nvidia, Eli Lilly news. What was it? Google and who news? Apple,
but that was known. That's been known since November.
Yeah. What you're talking about the monthly on Ethereum? Monthly can absolutely hold this. Yeah, could absolutely hold this. It has been the past 2 months, right? You can see these candles tried to run through it, and they ended up closing above. So as of now, Ethereum looks better than Bitcoin, in my opinion.
Bitcoin looks like crap.
I mean, I just don't know how sweeping previous month highs into this, getting this reaction from this graph is bullish.
Chart, it's failed at the 50-day fours of the last 6 days.
Has it? Yeah.
Right at it, right to it. I mean, that just tells you everything you need to know. They're sitting on it.
Do I need to make this like more clear? Hold on. Where's my here, I'll make this as clear as can be, guys. I'm bearish. Okay? I'm bearish. Until those lows come into play, then I can't be. It's not a matter of what I want to be. I cannot be bearish once those lows get taken. So, oh, are we taking it? Wednesday's high? Look at that. Jordan, how do you know that we're going to get a next leg up? I don't. But I can gather the best odds from what I'm looking at, right? If we're respecting order flow, we got to go take out the liquidity that's higher. That's why we keep ripping. On a day where you're sitting back saying, there's no way we can go up more. Yes, we can. Right?
Could always go up more.
Always.
Why would you say that? I mean, they should have dumped the market on the open, right? We were.
I wish they did, Mike. I would have gotten a great long setup. I didn't get it.
They should have.
They just ripped right to my targets.
I wish you just didn't do it in 10 minutes on one bar, you know?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot going on this week. We get JP Morgan, the first bank reports tomorrow. We have CPI tomorrow. You got PPI on Wednesday. You got the tariffs ruling on Wednesday morning, plus all the other banks start reporting. The market's just focused elsewhere. And while it's not happy about this Fed thing, it's not letting it bother it.
Yeah.
And it should be, but it's not. And it could be just believe it's not going to go anywhere. I mean,
maybe
a lot of these grand jury indictments have failed for the White House.
Mm-hmm. NVIDIA was showing a little bit of life today.
Little bit. Teeny tiny bit.
What I love is we were just talking about on Spaces is just, again, like percentage wise, yeah, we took a nice dip, right? It was like 22% or whatever, but every time market gets quiet or market gets negative, even NVIDIA, like this dip that we took, we still didn't even get to the bottom of the range, really. You know? And that just tells me like all the negativity I'll see about NVIDIA when we take a little dip like this. I'm like, guys, we're in the upper half of this like consolidation, you know? Like,
it's just out of play right now.
Yeah, out of play, exactly. Like Microsoft last year, was it?
Yep. Like Amazon last year. Now Amazon's waking up nicely. This is just continues to rise.
For a year straight, Microsoft looked like NVIDIA right now, and then we did this to scare everybody out of their plays right into. Oh, that was, gosh, I wish I traded better during that time. This just goes to show, guys, that what I'm talking about with like accumulation, manipulation, distribution, doesn't matter what name, what market, they're all doing it. Look at Microsoft: accumulation, manipulation, distribution.
Well, the manipulation though,
that was it on Tesla. It was the same thing.
Tariff thing, right?
Yeah,
Everybody got manipulated on that.
Yeah, but like Tesla, same thing here. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, we accumulated, we break down to get everybody thinking we're breaking this range and we're gonna go lower, right into order flow to distribute higher, right? We see this consistently. This is how.
There's a million names for it.
Yeah.
Yep, Tesla, nice day again. That's 3 days in a row now. Hit the 21-day today. It's got to break that.
Held half back of Friday really well.
Oracle
got slightly under it. Too many boxes on here. Well, now it's what I gotta look for. Next halfback. Bitcoin reclaiming daily Bollinger mid SMA 50 while weekly opens above SMA 9. Monthly still bullish. Yeah, I don't see it. I completely disagree. Monthly, I completely disagree. I mean, if you're looking at the chart and you're looking at order flow, the monthly is not bullish. The monthly just wicked into monthly bearish order flow and is respecting that. So as of now, doesn't mean it can't change. It could change. I could be swallowing my words at the end of the month and we could be running through this. But as of now, it's not happening. So I just, yeah, respectfully disagree. And to be honest, personally, like the metrics you're using to find that reversal are just not supportive for me. What's supportive is order flow and liquidity, not an SMA.
Nvidia going back for highs of the day.
But I respect it. Just not my thought process.
Yeah, there's like nothing, even on like an ES profile with the options or with the Greek exposure, you got nothing until 70-50s. So
yeah,
like in my mind, you're below the zero gex. You're positioned net long, and it seems like it's just gonna grind to 750s.
Coreweave is
the most exciting thing in the world, but
cooking.
Coreweave broke a little downtrend. Charted that yesterday and then took out the 50-day. It looks nice. See that little downtrend that was right there?
Yeah, this is
It's constructive.
I like the structure here.
Yeah, it's a constructive start.
Especially too when I zoom out even more. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. It's a very similar thing though. It's funny. Bitcoin and Coreweave look exactly the same. But given where we're delivering from, I have more confidence that we would try and run through this. But again, it's the same thing as Bitcoin for me, where I'm like, okay, previous month highs, order flow. Got to be careful into these previous month highs. But the key difference here is what's left. What's to the left? Well, to the left, we have this giant volume imbalance, or you could say gap, whatever. That is delivering price right to this high. Whereas you look at you look at Bitcoin, you're not delivering from anywhere to the left. This has already been used, so that's not valid to me anymore. Right? There's no delivery. That's the key difference between those two setups right there. And so if we're respecting order flow, again, next liquidity pool for me. Where's Paper, man? His HD is on fire. We're looking at Costco too, on Spaces. Mike, I don't know if you've seen that, but
I have
some nice rips. That COTG, the 2x leverage is doing good, that's for sure.
Yeah, Costco really woke up nicely. Walmart new all-time highs today.
Yeah. Look at that.
How about Baba today?
Yeah, I know. Forgot about that one. Banger. Of course they just like gap it up and go like that too, huh? Disgusting.
Huge.
Oh no.
Boeing having another nice day. Continues to break out.
why not have? I don't have any upside resistance level on silver. That is crazy.
I just look at this thing. Nice true fids. I don't know where it could go.
Just bounced right up to 85. Oh, that was a long. I probably would have took that if I was actually looking at it. That's okay though.
Tesla trying to downtrend break on the 5 here.
Mike, we had somebody in our spaces this morning. they were chatting at us saying they're getting short silver with everything they own here.
Jesus Christ.
Ah!
Why would you want to get in front of a freight train?
I mean, like, all I'm saying is just wait for like at least 1 point of confluence. Just one, like, at least. Because the argument is it's just going ridiculously high, but that's not. We all know that that's not a true argument you can really use. So I was trying to steer him in the right direction, but I don't know. His whole profile is hating silver, so I don't think I'm gonna steer him in the right direction. I looked at his profile and it's just all silver hate. This is Tom. I don't know. Hey, maybe
you don't want to be safe, don't save her.
the problem is it's even worse if he's right. It's actually worse if he's right, because then you get rewarded for such a bad habit and you go and do it again. Like, even if you make an M off that, you're gonna go put that M into another play and lose it, you know? It's like, But hey, we gotta learn to wear our helmets by hitting our heads a few times, right? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Don't matter what we say, people got to lose their own money, and then you realize you can't do that.
Someone in the chat asked about oil. I have
no feel for oil here right now.
I got no feel for it. I got no position either, but I do have an analytic that the probability of breaking 60 is about 36% right here. Pretty strong support at 59 even. Not pretty strong, but you got that level. I got nothing. You're in a little bit of no man's land on the options on CL. You just have that a bit of resistance at 59.5.
I don't think I ever have a good read on oil.
That makes two of us.
I took one banger on spaces like 2 months ago. I just 20 ticks, just easy as pie, and then I just haven't touched it since.
Yeah, just high time frame consolidating assets are always going to be difficult to trade.
So, a lot of people always want to short things that are strong. I'm like, let them give you a reason to short, right? And I think that's the problem. People like, oh, well, I got to short this because it's gone too far, like Micron or silver. But it's got to give you a reason. All it did last couple of weeks was pull back to the 8-day and held. Never really closed below the 8-day on the daily chart. That's showing you just how strong it is.
Exactly.
You don't want to. That's not something that's screaming short me. Micron, this thing is so strong. I know it's extended, but right now it just keeps going. Same thing with SanDisk. Shorting's hard. Just shorting things for no reason is even harder.
Yep. Looks like highest time frame gap in this leg to the upside is 5 minute. We just got that inversion. With that, I expect us to trade at least to these lows. You can see a sweep of those lows. So bullish for value. What's on the 15 minute? 15 minute, you also have 15 minute bullish for value, so you just change that to 15 minute. Doesn't matter. This is the discounted 15 minute gap. So if you're trying to still long, which I'm not an advocate for, but if you're still trying, this fair value gap is not the one you want to try out of. It's this one. But even then, I wouldn't try it personally. And why might that be the case? Is because this one is lower. It's farther in discount rather than farther in premium. See if we trade to these lows here internally. Watching Papers Monday stream on his other screen. Let's go. Both streams up, baby.
Honestly, I think the ES makes sense to pull it back to 7,000. But something making sense has never stopped it from not happening. I still have hope.
Inverting any order flow. I guess 2 minute. Little weak sauce. Yes, definitely stronger. What's with these tiny gaps today? Like this one. Freaking the one I took my entry off of was like, can't even see it. Never underestimate those gaps though, even if they're 2 points wide. It's there for a reason. It's not random. I used to ignore them a lot. Just because they were small. See if they reach into these lows. Once this candle closes, we'll be creating bearish. Maybe if we close like this. Oh boys, it's not even 2 p.m. Eastern yet. We got some time.
It's a very quiet day.
We got some time, yeah. Decent amount of like headlines, but not anything like really new. There was all kind of stuff that's been circulating, so. I guess something that did happen over the weekend that we didn't really touch on, or at least I didn't, was what the credit cards, the max percentage being like 10% now on
I did hear about that.
On whatever Trump posted about that. I just saw the post like really fast. I was out at dinner.
I saw that post, and the UK might be banning X.
I saw that too. Eva texted me about it, and she's like, I might be cooked. I'm
yeah,
like,
she texted me too. She was like, here's my Discord in case I lose this. I was like, oh my god. Eva, no.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like these weird political shots at other figures. It's like, how about your country make some money?
What's up, Casey?
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Just watching.
Yeah.
IWM about to hit the all-time high.
Look at her.
Yeah, you got
Right
high just underneath previous day high. Same with IWM. Q's is just above it.
Dow's right there.
Oh, you see the new shirt? It's my good luck shirt. It's the reason why it's a great day.
Oh, wait. Let me put that on the big screen. I'd rather be trading. Yeah. Love it. Let's go.
That's so tough.
That's good shit. 5-minute inversion getting respected. Isn't that crazy? How just like you wait for that highest time frame gap. Let's see though. No celebrations of analysis yet.
It doesn't even feel like a short anymore at the highs.
I wouldn't try it. There's a reason I'm not in it.
Yeah. Like I think that any dip we have is just like you're coming into just so much volume support on the profile that's been just getting respected. All my algos are bullish. It's just, at this point, I'm not long already, so there's no risk for me, so I'm not going to try to get long.
Effective January 20th, 2026. A strange way to word a proposal. Got it. Had a good run with Rivian, 50% up. Thinking of selling everything. Sold 70% already. Nice.
Dude.
I mean, if you really believe in Rivian, again, I'm not telling you what to do. You do whatever works for you. But you know, if a part of you actually really believes in Rivian, you've sold 70%. I mean, you always leave a portion if you really do believe in the company, right? Maybe even if that's like 20% of the position, but I'm holding Rivian right now. I'm up 48%. Doing all right.
On shares,
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, that's probably one of my best. Actually, my best like 2025 share trades, I would say, just because of the time I bought it. I bought it October, and that was like the Rivian bottom, and I didn't mean to time it perfectly. I was just buying because I wanted to pick up some shares at that price. I didn't think we were gonna rip.
What's it trading at right now?
We flew. 1924. Do you guys see what I mean with these inversions? I mean,
Oh, we're up about the same then.
it's like order flow respect bullish, order flow respect bullish until highest time frame gap in the leg gets ran through.
This little TIGR had a bunch of weekly flow into it. This China fintech name
Tiger.
today.
I saw this on Flow or something.
Yeah, I didn't trust it. I didn't take anything on it. I really don't care for China names in general, but especially something like this.
Oh yeah, I gotta zoom the hell out. Where are we? That's
I
not
did
correct.
exit a little bit. Actually, that's a lie. Not a lot of it, but I took a heavy low profit trim on Rivian. I'll continue to add dips, but I mean my cost basis on it is $12.54, and I'm still holding.
I haven't trimmed shit.
A little bit. I'm still holding about $10,000 worth of shares right now.
I probably should trim, but
I had to because I was waiting. I was waiting for that move to happen, and I mean the stock ran 25% in like 2 or 3 days. So when it ripped over 20 and was going 21, 22, I mean I was balls to the wall deep in Rivian.
yeah.
So I had to do something. I was waiting for that move for a minute. So it's good though, because this is what I've been doing is I haven't traded more Rivian calls and I haven't bought any shares. All I'm doing is selling covered calls right now against what I'm still holding. So I'm up 76% right now. So every week I'm selling these covered calls. I'm making more money on it. So now when it dips back down, I have money and profits from all these covered calls. If I want to use those profits to buy more shares at any point, absolutely I can. So it's kind of what I'm doing right now. It's the cycle that I'm in for Rivian.
I love it. Ocho, were you saying you call those VIs? Do you mean volume imbalances? Is that what you're saying with that? Yeah. Well, just like quick like tip, I guess. But
NBIS is
NBIS. Let's take a look.
Yeah, still absolutely ripping. Knott's called out A-Lab this morning as well.
Yeah, Stera.
Over 166, and that thing's at $175 right now.
I think he's had it for like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Damn.
So I remember I almost took it with him.
Yeah, little tip on the gaps too. Like when I see a volume imbalance, it is technically this. So like a volume imbalance would be, let's just delete this so it's easier to see. Where you have a fair value gap, but on one side or both sides, you opened up above the close. So like right here.
Still the heat map, Jordy. We can't see your charts.
Well, I got you. There you go.
Nice.
So most people would draw this traditionally like this, right? The problem is this gap is there. That is a volume imbalance. So it's still a fair value gap, but you just include it. It's the only difference. Or where was it? It was on some ticker. You'll have it on both sides sometime too. Like this, for instance, right here. Like instead of marking the fair value gap like this, it's just all the way up to the closes, which again, does that mean that much? Jordan, it only moved a little bit. Yeah, I know it only moved a little bit, but that might mean the difference of whether you get into the position or not because the candle closed below it or didn't, right? So it does matter. Even if it's a tick, it matters. Are you bullish or bearish?
Yeah, I'm bored the rest of the session, dog.
Neither. I'm neutral.
Going on tomorrow, the next 2 days, to be bullish or bearish on anything here. Just got to let this play out.
Yeah, I'm just it's hard for me to be super set on one direction right now when you know, everything I've had conviction for is played out. I don't have a whole lot of conviction for anything here, but we ran through this. If we can continue to respect this, I expect us to get into these lows. So I guess you could argue I'm slightly more bearish now. What you'll notice, though, is there's a difference in between me being bullish or bearish tape reading, looking at the market, and me being bullish or bearish actually trading the market, right? This is just tape reading, kicking back, not actually taking any entries. I want to invalidate, run through, or hold. These ain't stopping. Those fizzled out a bit. YM and RTY do not care. Oh my gosh, I forgot I'm flying Thursday.
I gotta skedaddle, and then I have to code a bunch, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good, man.
Chat. Peace out.
Peace out.
Bye.
Wolf, nice long setup. Let's see. I don't know what time frame you're looking at, but I like the bigger time frame for sure. Well, you run through this, it can get spicy this week. I mean, if you close this week over this 1433, it's all-time highs to me. Or I guess it wouldn't be all-time highs. It would be 52-week highs. Intraday, though, I would be careful if you're trying to long this at the highs after it's ran as much as it has today. If you're doing that intraday. Grab. Oh, this is... What is this? What is this shit, dude? Oh, boy. This looks bad. I have no positive thoughts for this name. Zero. This looks rough. This looks rough. Let's have no order flow down here. I would expect this to get trading into these lows. These lows. I could see us bounce after we take out these lows because we actually have order flow here. Hold those tariff lows. much farther either. Yeah, to be honest, grab's looking pretty rough to me. Not a long, in my opinion. NBIS to the moon. She cooking. I mean, it looks great. What is this? Did we dip to 50% at all? It's not the actual 50%, is it? No. What's up, Maria? Is Baba flipping bearish? Nope. Respecting bullish order flow all day long. See anything bearish here? All day long. Look at every dip. Look at. Well, there's not many dips to look at. Fuck. But here you go. First dip that they take right into bullish order flow. What happens? Respect bullish order flow. Go higher. Same thing here. Same thing all day.
SPY, SPX, ES, IWM, Dial, all hitting all-time highs here. You want to get bearish? Not me, man.
Tough, man.
Until I get a reason.
Yeah, that's tough. Again, this is where, like, I know for a lot of people it might be really hard. Like, dude, like, I'm trying to pick top, I'm trying to pick bottom, but I just keep getting ran over. Like, how do I do this? And it's simply because you need to wait for confirmation, right? I mean, you might get lucky here and there. You might mark a really good level and you take a position off of it, and that's bottom or that's top. But, like, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to do that every day. You're not.
Dude, we're traders. We just want to get our piece every day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you'll need the bottom or top. I catch hundreds of points trading. Like, you don't need to catch top or bottom to do it.
Just need to catch your piece.
Yeah.
That's all it is, you know. I caught a nice little trade on Palantir. Didn't do much. I had a really nice trade on Tesla today, and I'm sitting in some Oracle calls. And given the action, I decided, I'm just good sitting there for now.
And look at, like, I could have been trying to short this all day, right? But look at, all I wait for is we sweep these highs. We have an inversion of order flow. Look at, you waited for that. If you just waited for an inversion of order flow all day, you're fine. Take entry there. You would have been pretty much green this whole time into the trade. There's your first spot. You could go, I don't know, break even or take a portion off, whatever. I usually go break even or something, but now you're tapping into 15-minute bullish order flow, so you can expect to go higher from here until we're shown different, right? Until the market says, we're going to go lower. So that's why I can confidently say that shorts with confidence were only down to this level if you were trying to short any of this here, right? As of now, doesn't matter if you want it to tank 100 more points. Your feelings don't matter, unfortunately, when the market's dipping into bullish order flow and respecting it, right? Again, just step by step. And then it's like, okay, well, Jordan, we have, technically, you just, you can't. Jordan, we have 15-minute order flow here. So how do we know if we're going to actually, like, trade down here now? Well, if that's going to happen, we're going to run through these. Right? Do we see any other gaps in between this gap and these lows? No. Which means if market does this, we expect where? These lows, these lows. If we respect these, it's higher. You guys see how it's always if this, then that? Every single thing that I'm doing, if this, then that. Never I'm guessing. It's never It's never, oh, I hope we hold this low. It's like, no, all the confluence I have says we will hold this low. If I end up being wrong, then I'm wrong. That's okay. I followed my plan. I did what I was supposed to. Because it's not always going to work out.
All right, Jordan, I'm out. I'll catch you tomorrow, man. Thanks for having me on.
Great day, Mike.
See you later.
Happy Monday, bro.
Happy Monday.
See you soon. MACD looked like it was crossing over. Yeah, I don't use MACD personally. I know Casey does, though. Casey kills it with MACD and some other points of confluence. Yeah, I just like my price action. I don't think I really ever learned how to use it properly either. So for me, it just hurts me more than it actually helps me. But Casey uses it really well. Trading is like dating. It's better to get sloppy seconds than get rejected. Oh, gosh. That was funny. Forever model example for swing trading. Assume the same that you can show for a swing. Hold 2 weeks. I mean, if you're putting an exact time frame on anything holding, I don't ever put an exact time frame on my day trade, right? But I see what you're saying. It's the same thing, right? Forever model, inversion, sweep of liquidity with the change in the state of delivery. Price is no different on a bigger time frame. You look for those same points of confluence on a bigger time frame. Let's like take a look at some tickers, see if I could find an example. I mean, Tesla was one. If you want to look at Tesla. So if we're looking at Tesla, I just use this more as like day trading, but you could have used this for swing trading as well. We're accumulating. We're moving in the fashion that I know the market moves in, right? AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So we accumulated here. I'm sitting waiting, knowing, hey, if we break down, a lot of people are going to think that we're trying to break structure to the downside. But those people fail to see that this is big bullish order flow here, right? So knowing that, I'm already expecting, okay, we accumulated. I'm expecting that move down. Now, though, how do I find an entry if I'm trying to swing trade? Well, generally, when I'm finding my entries for day trades, I'm on a what? A 1 minute, 5 minute, maybe 10 or 15. So if I want to find a setup for me to hold, you know, maybe a week or 2 weeks, all I got to do is bump up my time frame, right? You see a similar thing here, and you go down to a 4 hour. 4 hour, we swept all these lows, all these range lows, right? We take them out into bullish order flow. This whole box that I have drawn is weekly bullish order flow for Tesla. So instantly, I already am thinking, I know a lot of people are getting stopped out on this, and I know that that is going to bring the liquidity to be able to try and go higher if the big dogs want it to, of course, right? And so then we need to wait for points of confluence. It's not just, okay, we dipped into the area I want, let me buy. No, we have to wait for actual structure to be built, right? Well, you could have been saying, okay, as soon as we inverse this or whatever, I want to get long. We never did, right? So order flow told you to not take a trade whatsoever. You have no inversion. You have no change in the state of delivery, anything like that, right? Until when? Until here. And look at how price reacts. After accumulating, everybody's buying long here because they think it's just going to bull flag and go to the highs, bull flag. Okay. But where are all your stops? Probably below the bull flag, right? All those stops get ran. Everybody that's long up here gets stopped out at the lows. And we drive price higher after what? After inverting order flow. Order flow gets ran through to the upside, back tested. You also get a change in the state. I would just do a market structure shift on something like this. It would be more. It would make more sense for what we're seeing. But this would be like your extra form of confirmation. You of course could mark change in the state, but technically, change in the state came after or before the inversion, so it's a little weird. But it's all the same. Price is fractal, guys. So it's no different on a bigger time frame. It's just the only difference is it's going to take more time for that candle to close, right? Let me just see, like here, right? Like on Netflix, we have Netflix tapping into some big order flow. I'm not looking for this to be a long yet. I want to see these lows get taken out. But let's say we were at these lows already, and I'm ready to be bullish. I just need confirmation. Well, what would I be looking at here on something like Netflix? Well, unfortunately, right now we're creating monthly order flow. We just ran through bullish monthly order flow, right? But we're also creating this. So at the end of the month, this will close and we will have this gap created, which is bearish. If I want to be bullish on Netflix, what do I have to see? Basically the same thing I need to see on Bitcoin. I need to see us run through this monthly gap. Not the daily, because it's not the highest time frame gap in the manipulation leg down. It's the monthly. Right, so in terms of swing trading, I can know I don't really want to be looking for longs on this as of now, given what the price action is until we're running through this, right? Oh, Amp's here. What's up, Amp?
What's up, dogs?
What's up? Just going through charts.
E.
People were asking some questions about like trying to do what I'm doing on the swing trading side. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Snaope, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't mean to make it confusing in any way. I try my best, but I hope that makes sense, right? It's really no different. It's just, hey, like bump up your time frame, look for those same points of confluence on a bigger time frame.
I don't know if Casey can hear us.
I don't think so.
I hope he can, because I feel like he is just arguing with his neighbor right now.
Oh, he can't hear us.
Oh. He's trying to mend some bridges.
Your Discord and learn the Forever model. Hey, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even in a Discord anymore. I don't have one. If you want to learn more about the Forever model, just go to my YouTube. It's free, bro. I'll be posting more videos on Wolf Trading about that as well. It's going to be a while until I drop a full Forever model video, to be honest, I think. Just because I'm going to go through like the basics of things a little bit first before I just drop like... Because here's the thing. If I drop a video on the Forever model, 90% of the people that watch it, like from our group, are just not going to understand the vocabulary that I'm using. So I want to kind of take steps to explain vocabulary and stuff a little bit more. And then do that. Where's Wolf Trading? There we go. I'll type in the chat so you can go to my YouTube easily, but...
Well, happy afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, happy afternoon, bro. Where are you at right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back. I got back home last night late.
Oh, you're back home. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy late, but it was exhausting.
So you're flying back out Thursday, though, then?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a channel? I do. I just typed in the chat, guys. That latest chat, Ace the Kid TA. That's my channel.
Well, we got, what, 2 hours left?
2 hours left? There's a lot of time, man.
It's a lot of time. I'm not expecting this thing to just roll over.
I don't have much reason to. I mean, we have some lower time frame points of confluence that I had. I mean, I waited for this inversion. We finally got to move lower to this 15-minute gap. But again, it's just to retest these bigger bullish spots.
Well, shout out this afternoon. The stream brought to you by YieldMax ETFs, creators of option income ETFs built for investors who want weekly cash flow while remaining exposed to the stocks they care about. YieldMax focuses on income-first strategies that deliver concentrated exposure and attractive yield potential. YieldMax has now introduced the Performance and Distribution Target 25 suite of funds, Target 25. Those are designed to target a 25% annualized yield while offering potential NAV growth with enhanced exposure to exciting under 25 suite offers 3 single stock funds with more to come soon. MSST tracking MSTR, NVIT tracking NVIDIA,
Ooh.
and TEST tracking Tesla, TSLA. If you are looking for ETFs that aim to earn and grow in unison, look no further than the YieldMax Performance and Distribution Target 25 ETFs, MSST, NVIT, and TEST. Visit yieldmaxetfs.com to learn more. Please read the prospectus and summary prospectus and do your due diligence. Don't just buy into anything. But shout out to YieldMax for sponsoring our show, letting us bring this to you live for free each and every day. So big shout out to the crew. You see them up top, their logo up there in the top left, doing a lot of different things for everyone. We appreciate them. Big shout out.
Yeah, big shout out.
Test. I like that one. Test.
I do like that. Keon said, does Ondus look good for a swing short? No. And I'll tell you why. For one, Ondus has just been parabolic, but that's not necessarily a reason to not short, of course. My reasoning is, yeah, you're at highs. You're maybe a little overdone. You might be able to dip a bit. But even with that, we're continuing to respect this gap. I could see us dip to this area, but even then, I expect it to get bought up in all of this order flow. So, I'm not saying you couldn't. You might be able to catch a move to some of these lows for sure. I think that's very possible. I just think having conviction to short here to get to there without having a massive amount of drawdown, I don't know. I just don't know, to be honest. It's tough, when the first 4-hour dip is right into the discounted bullish order. I don't think it's setting up short yet, personally, when I look at this. If anything, this is a volume imbalance. If anything, I expect us to respect this. Look at, we're respecting 50%. That's what's called consequence encroachment. Perfectly. So,
I like that term.
Consequent encroachment? Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Shout out to Maria. We were on the stream this morning. Maria was... We were pretty aligned in our thinking, and we got to that, pretty much the full target.
You were long, huh?
Stays high. Yeah, I bought 838, the only dip that we really had. It was beautiful.
I'll walk you through, because I know you were not on the short side at all.
No, sir.
You were pretty against it, which I actually am with. I did find myself a little bit of a short. But essentially going into the open amp, I wanted to see a move higher into the Asia high initially, then move lower. We kind of went farther than I thought into this gap and into the inversion, because this is all higher time frame 4-hour from the weekend. So I was pretty bearish, actually, when we tapped into those areas, just waiting for my spot. I didn't get the full reversal I wanted, but I was able to find this little 2-minute inversion and took it to the lows. So I was happy with that. But it just wasn't the full reversal, But I safely scalped it, safely got out, and I'm happy.
Nice. Yeah, you can win both sides.
Could have done the same here. Again, literally same thing, 5-minute inversion. It's really small, but into these 15-minute candle lows.
I wish I could have got long. I wish I would have woke up sooner, but I was too tired, or got long last night. I was wanting to, but I just was too tired to drive, get home from drive from the airport to the house, all that stuff, got unloaded. But yeah, my read was that, buy the fear, we're going right back up.
I know IB data was bullish too.
Well, yeah, once we got back over a couple things, it was, to me, it was pretty clear we were coming back to previous days highs. And that's where we just got to. It's where we're kind of stalling out right now. My bigger picture is a full-on breakout across the board, basically. Yeah, there's some mega cap mag 7 names that are in interesting spots, but I'm more on they're going to play some catch up to the rest of the market.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, there are some things to think about. This the geopolitical risk, this Powell thing going on, the Supreme Court possibly deciding on Wednesday, tomorrow, and Wednesday. But I think this is going to continue to run. Friday is OPEX for the monthly and for the leaps. So you'll see there's a lot of leaps that expire. So I think you'll probably run up to that. Earnings season starts kind of tomorrow morning with some of the banks, but really next week the tech kind of starts really getting going. So running up into that, still been my thesis. Like I said, I didn't think we would go anywhere the first couple weeks of January, and now I think we are set up to at least make a little bit run higher. And we'll see. I mean, the charts look fantastic.
Yeah, they do.
When you look at, I mean, of course, IWM and SPY are already, at all-time highs, but I think we just made a new all-time high, didn't we, on
Probably.
SPY? Yeah, SPX, by half of a point.
Yep.
I did it by 8 pennies.
What was it, like 25, 30 minutes ago, guys? I mentioned that these gaps formed, and I said if you're trying to play continuation, which I don't necessarily advocate for this getting later in the day like this, but if you are trying to play continuation, this is not the gap to buy out of. This is. Why? Equilibrium. Equilibrium of this leg of price action, this range. Which fair value gap is in discount and which one is in premium? That is the deciding factor. Since we're bullish, looking to go higher, right? Premium is on the upper half, discount is on the lower half. And so if we're above the 50% retracement of this leg of price action, that means we're in premium. If we're below it, that means we're in discount. That is why market traded to this gap and didn't respect this one, right? Because it needs to trade to the gap in discount. The buyable gap to continue long is not the gap in premium. It's always the gap in discount. And that's why we see market respect this one perfectly and actually run through this one momentarily, right? Just some little tips. These are the little things that have freaking taken my trading to the next level with using these inversions and stuff. Because you have to be able to weed out the fake setups. You have to be able to weed out the fakeness. I mean, that's what it is, right? They're trying to josh us. But they didn't know.
Uh-oh. Kramer just tweeted that Apple's a buy, so if you're an Apple, I'm sorry.
Get ready to rug. Ace, would you short Coreweave or Alibaba highs? I can tell you for a fact, Baba, no. I don't think so. I'll double check, but I don't think I could see a short anywhere here on Baba right now.
That's tough. Wait, what do you? I mean, what would be your thesis for a short? Just
this is what I have. This is your thesis.
Too much today?
I mean, I wouldn't do it yet, but I mean, this would be my thesis for any sort of short. Is if we get some sort of reaction off this volume imbalance here, then maybe we could come and retest some of the lower time frame order flow that's been created.
What is a volume imbalance?
It's like a gap. It's like a fair value gap, kind of. It can be in a fair value gap or on its own. So it's just this gap. That's all it is, really.
On what?
This is on a weekly chart.
Weekly?
Yeah, okay. But essentially, to explain it a bit better, is right here. We have a fair value gap right here, right? Instead of drawing it like this, though, it would actually be drawn like this, and you have a fair value gap with a volume imbalance in it. So it's just, you just extend the gap. It just makes it a bigger gap, really, because you have that gap in price on the candles. So
if you go to the daily, that gap was already tested once. From what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't really change anything for me.
But what I see is, it's probably overextended.
Same thing here on NQ.
11%.
This was where we rejected the other day, where we had hit high a day, literally high a day.
The big difference, real fast,
but it's an imbalance.
The big difference is the Chinese names trade overnight more than anything.
Yes, great point.
So I just think you have to be very careful with charting gaps and stuff on charts like Baba and Baidu.
Great point.
Because because of the timing of their market's different.
Agreed.
In their news.
And I am not saying we tap into this and you should try short. If anything, it's again aligning context, right? And it's like, okay, if we tap into this weekly spot, and like, here's a very simple scenario that very well could happen. This 4-hour candle closes, new 4-hour candle opens up, pushes into this imbalance. Then you have what? You have order flow created here, which you could retest before going higher. Even if the higher time frame narrative says we run through this, you're going to have to retest that order flow on the lower time frame, which means, yeah, you could maybe catch a little lower time frame scalp short, but it ain't going to be some full reversal. I wouldn't be looking for that. It's only a rebalance to that order flow. And look at this chart. I mean, look at what we're doing on this bigger time frame. Does that look bearish? Does that look bearish?
Go to your daily chart on NQ or NDX and tell me that there's a bearish argument here, because there's not. I can't find one.
Dude, thank you.
If you can find one, please let me know, because I don't see one anywhere.
The only thing you could argue is ES takes
26K.
out highs, so we have SMT, but we know how the markets move at all-time highs, and NQ likes to catch up generally. So I'm not really looking at this like, oh, we have massive divergence.
I don't like trading breakouts, but sometimes you just gotta find a spot, hold your breath, and get long. Dive in the deep end.
Yeah, I mean, I said at the beginning of the year, I don't expect, even if we're gonna reverse at all this year, it's not gonna happen until all-time highs taken.
All-time highs.
Liquidity needs to be taken now. The argument could be, but Jordan, ES took it. You have SMT there. Okay, that is an argument, but show me a spot on the chart where order flow on this bigger time frame is flipping. It's not. So until that happens, I think this is going to all-time highs and that SMT is fake. But if we were to, I don't know, freaking sweep these highs into this bigger time frame for value here and then create a daily inversion, then yeah, my thoughts are going to change. You know what I mean? But price action we have, there's literally what Ep said. There's not an argument.
A massive hammer.
Yeah, there's just no argument for the downside there.
And if you look at like NDX and QQQ, its low of day is the 9 EMA, and it's pushing through the last two failure spots right now.
Hook it. Oh, wow. It's taking out these relative equal highs. See, that's what I'm looking for on NQ to happen. That's what I'm looking
to 632 on QQQ.
Yeah.
That's still sitting there. If you look at NQ, it's going to be here. Let me just measure it because we've got time value.
Somebody said, Casey, tell us who's getting fired.
Nobody's getting fired. He filled a bag. With the neighbor. No, he filled a bag of dog shit and lit it on fire on our porch.
Oh my god!
Wait, are you beefing with a neighbor right now?
Dude, I didn't.
What's happening, Casey?
Dude, I had the cops come to my house. Dude, it was so much fun.
Oh, what?
Dude, I had a blast.
Can you talk about this on air?
Or, yeah.
What happened?
No, this crazy bitch across the street. She got put in her place. She does nuts, and then
why'd she call on you in the first place? What could a beautiful family of Casey Trades be doing wrong?
I mean, me and her. So she went back and forth with me on Facebook and the neighborhood thing, just because she's going on a full rant about stupid shit. And I was
such a mom,
dude. Yeah, and I was just like, dude, no one gives a fuck about all of this stupid shit that you're talking about. And she just keeps ranting on the fucking thing, and I just started posting like laughing gifs to her responses, and that just triggered her to the point to where she just like loses her mind. So
I love it.
So she said when her husband gets home on Friday, she was like, I don't have the balls to come to your front door and fight you, but when my husband gets home on Friday, we'll see how well that goes for you. I say, you can come into my door anytime.
Yeah, you're gonna get shot.
Nah, so he walked up on to the driveway the other morning when I got home picking up breakfast and coffee
No
with
way.
the family, and he said, "Can you come out here so we can have some words?" I said, "I'm gonna go inside and eat my breakfast and my coffee with my family first. When I'm done, he did. So he went and sat on his front
Savage.
porch for like half an hour, and then I came outside, and I called his wife a fat bitch because she is, and he didn't like that. So we essentially just went back and forth, telling each other to shut the fuck up. He
Does
has
she
some
drive a
gym-
Subaru?
I think it's a Ford Explorer or a Mazda CX-5, one of the two.
Oh, she would have that that Mazda with like the little like chin that's sunk in. You know, that's what those
Dude,
things look like. They look
she isn't
like shark
she's
things.
trying to be the HOA Karen. She is. Like we have an
Let's
HOA, but she's trying to like get her foot in the door to run that shit in the future. And I'm like, bitch, calm down. Like we're not at that point yet.
That's crazy. Shit.
So, anyways, yeah, one thing went to another. He started to get really mad, like telling me to watch whatever I'm doing and shut the fuck up, whatever. Like he's getting mad. I'm standing in front of him, slurping my iced coffee, like calm as heck, and telling him like he should shut the fuck up. And he wasn't getting the reaction that he wanted out of me because I was so calm, and it pissed him off.
I love that. You never give him that satisfaction.
Yeah,
right?
and it got to that point to where he got so mad. I walked away back inside. They have some gym equipment in the garage. I said, you should use it because you're fat as fuck. And they went back inside, called the cops saying that causing a disturbance. So they come out here. I show them the messages from her saying that she didn't have the balls to fight me. And when her husband came home, you'd see how well that went for me. And I showed him the message saying they can come over here anytime. And essentially he came over and he told me to shut the fuck up. I put him in his place and he didn't like it. So they called the cops to come out here. And then they left like 5 minutes later and nothing happened. I had a blast Saturday morning.
Dude,
it was like, it was so much fun.
That's what happens when you just retire and you have not kept yourself busy with anything else, that you are just so pinpoint focused on being the HOA Karen.
Dude,
it's just, every city has them though, just know that.
Wild.
They're everywhere. By the way, just looking at the chart, I know a lot of people might be going, oh, Jordan, look at your 5-minute inverse just got ran back through. Yes, it did. After what? After we tapped into 15-minute bullish order flow. You got to expect that to happen, right? Because we're getting delivery from the bullish, bigger time frame trend. So after that's happening, that that was your targets for any 5-minute inversion that happened.
I thought this was America.
Someone said Casey living the life of a Jerry Springer episode.
Thought this was America. Literally.
What in the white trash is going on in Casey? Well, these comments are amazing.
Dude, I think the main issue is that the neighborhood that I live in, it's a lot of older or retired people, and
they're not used to having you and the kids around. It makes sense.
There's not too many younger people around, so, and I don't like Karens. I don't like.
But also, if you can't operate in your own home, hearing my kids or seeing them ride their bikes or do whatever in the neighborhood, then you shouldn't be living here. Sorry, you live with people. You live in a neighborhood with other people.
The neighborhood group chat is the best.
Dude, neighborhood group chat has me dead.
It's so entertaining.
Dude, it's so, and that's the thing, is it's very entertaining for me, but she takes that shit seriously.
I love that you just get a kick out of it. It's great.
Dude, that's
Wednesday's high's taken, by the way.
I didn't even put my flip flops on. I walked out there barefoot, rolled up my sleeve, grabbed my iced coffee.
That's why you were so calm. You were grounding with the earth. That's why.
Yeah, and stood at the end of my driveway, slurping my iced coffee, just letting this dude go off. And
I'll be back. I'm gonna grab a thing of kimchi and my chopsticks just to piss him off. Chopsticks are one of the best tools. Emp hates them. They're phenomenal.
Dude, what? You're trying to trigger me like Casey was triggering that.
I know. She's 50, and She was complaining because it's a new neighborhood. People getting their fences built, and the different
Oh,
companies are getting their lumber from different areas. So the wood's not all the same. So it's driving her insane. And she wants to file a complaint to the HOA that it's mandatory that all the different color wood on the fences throughout the neighborhood is driving her crazy. I'm like, you're insane if that's what you have to worry about every day.
there's 26K on NQ.
IWM is pulling back here just underneath previous day high. QQQ actually making a new high of day over previous day high. Any neighborhood where people walk barefoot, problems are coming. Oh, shit. Your internals are actually pulling back right now. Your Vol D is selling off the last like 10 minutes. Watch for a potential pullback on SPY.
I just sent it to 700. I mean, we hit every target that I really had for today. I have higher targets for the rest of the week, but it's been a good day, Tater. Meta's the only thing that's pissing me off. Gross.
Sounds like rain.
I set fire to the rain.
Anybody want to go short SPY here?
No.
I mean, I don't either, but
You just want to short all-time highs?
yeah, why not short all-time highs? Nah, I would have to wait for. Well, hold on. If the 10-minute.
I gotta see 10-minute order flow inverted here. I gotta see this ran through for short.
Yeah, your 15 minutes not closing anything bearish either. We're still good. Internals are pulling back a little bit though.
This is like trim or take profit spot. I don't think it's a short spot.
Yeah.
The third time you knock on this. I mean, can you? Yeah, if you're a hyper scalper, like okay, like I get it, but I don't. My read this morning was that a lot of people saw the headline Sunday. They hedged and shorted futures last night for whatever possibility. You know, market was buying the dip, and then everyone that did that had to cover all day long. So you just had continued buying with no dips. We've only touched the 21 one time all day on SPY, I think. Yeah, one time. That was the only like clear buy on. Yes, it was 7,004. And we've held the 21 all day on Qs.
Did you know the funniest part about all this is that I think she knows like what KC Trades is because one, it's on my license plates on both my cars, and we've talked about it before, like in the neighborhood. So the funniest part about all of this is that she's sitting at home bored watching this live stream right now, just fucking fuming.
I hope we're on her TV.
Just on the freaking 50-inch right now.
50-inch.
They're just screaming.
Yeah. We have like a WhatsApp group chat for our like neighborhood whatever thing, and dude, it's hilarious. Like there's one guy that always, like, no matter what somebody says, he always says the opposite. Like he's just the contrarian every time. Oh, squeeze it.
Oh, look at this candle coming in on SPY. Holy shit. Okay, is that news?
Squeeze me.
Is there a headline for that?
I don't know, but we just hit the next, basically hit the next extension on SPX that I have.
There's a little bit of volume behind that, but
I didn't hear any. Headlines.
Yeah, me either. Apple calls. What's Apple doing? Chilling up near the highs. Oh yeah. Ooh, Hims is on a tear, ripping. I think what pissed her off even more is right before that happened, because of all the stupid shit that she talks about on the neighborhood page, I went and created a separate one that she was not allowed to be a part of.
You're just a savage, bro. You're savage, dude.
Sent invites to
Zero
like
bucks.
everybody else to join in there, and I was like, "Yo, this is going to be the page where we can share all the stuff that we want to
Dude,
do."
Casey
in the
just came
neighborhood."
in and became mayor of the neighborhood, bro. He came in, he said, "We're changing this shit." Cutting it out.
No.
What's Jordy
It's
chomping
just-
on? Dude. Radish, daikon radish
Kimchi?
kimchi. They didn't have my I like Napa cabbage kimchi, but didn't have it. They just had daikon radish, so
I've never had kimchi.
I'm just
I also-
ignoring. I'm about to turn Jordan's camera off. I cannot stand watching somebody sit here and use this primitive utensil for no reason.
I use chopsticks for like 80% of everything I eat. I don't use forks. Really.
This guy eats hot Cheetos with chopsticks.
Yeah,
What
I
are we
eat hot
talking
Cheetos
about?
with chopsticks.
No,
every time.
you do not.
Every time I eat the whole bag with chopsticks. Yep.
Why? You don't want to get your fingers all dusty?
It's not even that. It's that, dude. I'm so addicted to them. I'll eat the whole bag in seconds, so I pace myself like that. That's literally the reason.
What?
One thing I can't do is use chopsticks very well.
These are hard too because they're steel and they're slippery, but it's making me better.
Dude, IndieX is fully in the gap fill again. Just took out all those relatively equal highs.
No red 40 on the fingers. Yeah, exactly. Just all up in my body instead, you know. But at least I saved my fingers, right? Right? That's genius. I actually shout out. Honestly, I can't take credit for that. That was my girlfriend's idea.
No, that's not genius.
No, it's genius. Yeah, the chat knows.
It's not.
It is genius idea.
Chopsticks are the worst possible utensil. A spork is by far the best. It's
I would say it's just a skill issue, honestly.
sporks are the best, and chopsticks are the worst.
It sounds
By
like a skill
far.
issue, doesn't it, ladies and gents?
A skill issue?
Yeah.
Hey, let me go get 2 twigs from a tree outside and try to eat with them. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, could you though? You know, I could.
Yeah, you know what else I can do? I could get a fork, or a knife, or a spoon, or a spork.
I try to use chopsticks when I eat like sushi, at least. I think that's easiest for me to grab. But I'll tell you right now, like noodles.
Oh yeah,
How-
noodles, rice. all of it.
How do you eat noodles with chopsticks?
So there's a way to do it.
I just scoop it anyway, so it might as well be a fork.
So
Thank you.
So you can try and grab them, but it's gonna be pretty difficult. The way to do it is they always give you a big soup spoon, especially if you're at a ramen place or something, and you have to kind of hold your chopsticks in a specific way, but you lift some of the noodles onto there, and then you just spin it into the spoon, and it spins
so
you a
people do
nice
pasta with, like, a
mouthful.
fork.
Yeah. I will say, if you're trying to just grab it, it's going to be a little difficult.
Someone said practice with peanuts.
Yeah, that's what I did. Literally,
I don't think I'm holding it correctly. I don't think I have the right.
probably
like,
not, because I sucked at it for a while, and then I learned how to do it properly.
I think that's the main issue for me is I'm not holding them properly to begin with.
I don't know. Like, I just hold them.
The proper way to hold them is to just grab them with your fist and throw them straight in the trash. What are we doing? Chopsticks are like literally worthless.
I don't know. I feel like my hands are just kind of made for it.
Yeah, you know what everyone's hand is made for? A fork.
right, I'm gonna order some Chinese food tonight just to practice.
Yeah, about 5 minutes in, you're gonna be like, I'm hungry. Let me just grab a fork.
No.
Because it's so much better.
Chopsticks are to impress the girls. Yeah. Girls love chopsticks for some reason.
We know the boys aren't trading when this is the convo.
Yeah, we're just doing some dumb shit when this is the combo, right, guys?
IWM made a new high day and a new hourly low.
Hey.
Yeah, I was like, that
at the
pop,
same time right
Damn.
there.
that pop got shorted quick on RCY. Almost that previous day high. Can you eat rice with chopsticks?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Rice is actually not that
Dude,
hard because
shut
you can.
up. No,
you can clump it together. It's not that hard. You clump it.
What kind of clumpy rice are you eating?
I mean,
Well,
yeah, sticky rice, but
yeah,
like
I mean, even regular rice, like just regular jasmine rice. If you're just, you know what it is? You try and grab it too hard. You gotta be soft with the hand. If you're like whatever you're eating, if it's lighter, you have to be lighter with your hand. So like rice, you have to be very delicate with your hand
if
versus
someone
like
gave me a bowl of
grabbing a
like
steak.
fried rice and there's pieces of just any kind of meat or veggie that's in there on top of this fried rice, and they said I had to eat this with chopsticks,
You got it,
I would leave.
Yes,
bro. Dude,
what are you gonna take? Dude, you take 6 chopsticks, tie them together like a little raft, and start like scooping it. Like, what are we doing?
You just open her up, and you just grab a clump.
The issue is with the fork. With the fork, you can get all 3 of those in the same bite very easily. Your rice, your meat, and everything.
Point proven.
I can too. You just gotta grab that.
I feel
No,
like
you
you
can't.
I'd be picking like this one, and they go over here and get this one. I can't get it all in the same bite.
You definitely
Like,
should
dude,
be eating a grain at a time. That's for sure.
Dude, I could eat with a screwdriver. That doesn't mean it makes sense. Like, dude, use a fork or a spoon.
I'm just gonna always use chopsticks, dude. You know what I'm gonna do? We're going to Tennessee on Thursday. I'm bringing my chopsticks.
Dude, if you have chopsticks, you're walking. I'm not.
I have multiple pairs of chopsticks.
You better rent the car, because if I rent the car, chopsticks are not coming in the car.
Oh, Jordan. Someone in the Discord said, tell Jordy, the real key is holding them closer to the top. You get more leverage on the lift and pinch coming from a Chinese guy. He said.
That is true. I used to hold them like
That
you
is
could
true.
see. I hold them like towards the top. I used to try them. You'd think it's easier when you hold it farther down, but it's not.
Thank you, Nick.
He also said the spork argument as the best is valid, though, and that is coming from the same guy.
It's valid.
Chinese.
It is valid. I'm not saying it's not. You definitely
Nothing
get
beats a
more.
spork. Nothing beats the spork. It's the ultimate utility knife of eating.
Jordy's gonna drive using chopsticks? Absolutely. I'll shift gears too. The fuck?
Shifting gears with chopsticks in your hand.
What kind of chopsticks do you have, dude? Are these like bionic, like carbon fiber reinforced? Like, what?
I should get a carbon fiber pair.
Oh my god.
I'm definitely getting a carbon fiber pair of chopsticks.
Carbon
Carbon fiber.
Jordan has his initials engraved in his chopsticks.
Yeah, absolutely would. Dude, I'm so that guy. I would totally get my initials engraved into chopsticks.
Most people have like a personalized, like fancy pen for signing stuff. Jordan just chopsticks.
That's what I need. I need a case for all of them.
Yeah,
Dude.
good.
If I ever saw somebody with a carrying case for chopsticks, I would walk out of whatever establishment I was in. I would walk out. No. A carrying case for chopsticks is like, that's borderline psychotic.
Well, you're gonna see
Someone
one on
say
Thursday.
Casey and Emp always gang up on Jordan. Last time it was about cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving.
It's okay.
Hey,
It's okay. I like being the odd one out. I like
The
it.
fruit sauce argument was an easy argument. This one, I feel like, is just as true.
I bet Jordan will say he'll eat all of his Thanksgiving plate with cranberry sauce with his chopsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet he could.
I would love to watch Jordan just struggle with some fruit sauce, trying to scoop it up with his damn chopstick. It's just falling off. But if you're eating Jello, Jordan, how are you going to do it?
That might
You
be
can't.
tough. That might be tough.
You can't.
You got me there.
He said, "Pass me the gravy." Pours it on his mashed potatoes and pulls out his chopstick box,
Yeah.
and then just freaking starts getting the mashed potatoes and gravy all with his chopsticks.
You know what's even better than chopsticks? Your fucking hands.
Starting to sound like Jordy might use chopsticks in bed by himself at night. Yeah, dude. Way better.
One time when I went skiing, there was a Chinese family that brought a whole meal with dim sum, individual chopsticks for each member, and a steamer.
Oh my god!
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, that's a professional right there.
That's too far. That's what that is.
Let me put my UGG slippers on. My feet are cold.
I love Uggs.
Dude, if you do not have UGG house slippers, I highly suggest you get some, especially if you have hardwood floors.
Agreed.
Dude, my 4-month-old has some.
Savage.
I love
She
my
can't
UGG
even
slippers.
walk. Can't even walk. She's got some UGG slippers.
Highest time frame gap made in this leg up is what? There is none.
Jordan, is your girlfriend Asian?
She's not. She's actually Mexican. But you would never think that looking at her.
Make it make sense.
She is like the whitest white girl, but she is Latina. But she does love chopsticks.
Bro, this background music is fire right now. This makes me want to freestyle.
Also, by the way, if you're struggling like with groceries, just go to a Japanese market, guys. I'm telling you.
From
so much
Karen
cheaper.
to chopsticks to house slippers. What a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to the
That's it.
Japanese market, spent $60 and got so much stuff.
Dude, I spend so much money
Like,
when
If I spent that at the store, I could get a few things. But like at the Japanese market, I could buy out half the store. I was shocked.
100%.
Like take your money, don't go to Vaughn's, go to the nearest Japanese market you can find. I'm telling you. Be way happier with the prices. And the quality.
I just got some noodles from there.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Mexican market,
That too.
Ichiban noodles.
which is every market.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every market.
Casey, you should order like 12 pair of chopsticks to your neighbor's house and just order it once a week on recurring.
You
Do, like $4 and just every week
Yeah.
she just gets chopsticks delivered to her for like 2 months.
That would be so funny.
It would be such a passive aggressive just price. She's like every 2 weeks she's just getting a pair of chopsticks delivered like every Friday, just some chopsticks. That would be dude. I would at a certain point you have to start laughing. Like you just quit sending me freaking chopsticks.
His white
Like,
screen was
somebody
another
gets
one you
triggered.
guys were going on him
Somebody
about.
that gets triggered that easy, like they're just gonna flip out every week when the chopsticks show up. They're just, chopsticks again.
Dawes said you guys were also ganging up on me on my white charts. Yeah, I made a whole TikTok about it or Instagram reel if you guys saw, where I was like, you know what?
I unfollowed you.
I said white charts matter. All my friends are backing on me.
So that's one thing I've never done. I'll do it right now. Everyone's seen my charts before. I have crazy colors all over my charts.
You're the black chart with neon color guy. You're that guy.
Yes. So now, what does it look like if I leave the colors on, but I do a white chart instead? So
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
let me see what this looks like, because I guarantee you it is disgusting. Jesus Christ! No way.
Put it up.
No, dude, here, look. Maybe window and screen share.
Oh,
Dude, look. Let me pull up the
actually not that
subchart
bad.
too.
It's
Hold
not
on,
that bad.
let me pull up the subchart too, though. Like, oh my god, I hate this so much.
It looks so right now.
No, it doesn't. This is disgusting.
Doesn't it look way better?
No way. Look. Someone said bright light. My live stream said bright light. Turn it off. Gross. Like, look at this chart right here, okay? And now, Tell me what looks better, that or that, baby.
Yeah, I'm just a
Come
white
on.
chart fiend, bro. I'm just a fiend
Come
for the
on.
white charts, bro.
You can't mess with this.
Bro, white
right
charts
here.
matter.
Oh, dude.
WCM.
Look, I couldn't even see this EMA right here that's white. I was missing that indicator. I couldn't even see it. Everything is
Inclusive of my white charts, bro.
everything is dark mode. Dark mode, everything.
Wait. Somebody said, "Hey Jordan, I changed my chart to your colors and I just passed the combine and got funded today. Thanks, man." Let's go.
You
I will
do,
say,
what if you do gradient, like
it's funny. I actually like to switch up my chart colors like maybe every year or so. Because for some reason, mentally, it like washes me clean. It washes my brain clean. And like, I know obviously that's not the reason you just got a payout or got funded. It's not because you changed your chart colors. But sometimes something as stupid as that can actually help you. I know for me, just the way my brain works personally, making like when you switch, when I switch chart colors, it kind of just like completely different color candlesticks, different color background. It literally just like rinses me clean. And I just feel like I have a whole lot of clarity in what I'm looking at. It's interesting. So I don't like, it's not a bad thing to kind of experiment. I actually believe that certain people would do better with different chart colors.
there's
Just based off how emotional they are.
There's no
I
way.
do know people that like don't use red
Yeah, I won't.
because
really
the red
use-
like triggers the emotions.
Yeah.
This looks like what the old guys use.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind this.
That's basically, mine's a little lighter, I guess. It's not as yellow.
Yeah, but like a
mine's like that.
cream
Yeah.
off-white color, I
mean,
wouldn't mind that.
Mine isn't too different.
I
from that
dig
cream.
this.
Like-
I actually like this. I'm not gonna. The reason why I like it is because it makes my candlesticks and everything else stand out more.
Yeah.
Especially the sub chart down here. These ones, it makes it stand
Casey's
out.
gonna see. It's not really about the white chart. It's just a lighter, off white chart. You know what I mean? Like off white of some sort
Yeah.
is really the move. That's what I really mean. Because obviously I'm not running a bright white chart, but something about just having those lighter colors to me, I genuinely I feel like I look at things clearer and trade better, but might be a placebo. I don't know. I just, whether it's a placebo or not, it helps me. So
What do you think about your candlesticks not being green or red?
my candlesticks are, I mean, like light gray, light blue for bullish and black for bearish.
Dude, these. All right, there. That looks way better. I couldn't handle whatever Jordan and you were doing there for a second. I had to get my flashbang.
Like look at, you see mine. Mine is I have like the wicks. Everything else is black on the borders and wicks, but just like the candle, my bullish one is this. I don't even know what it is. It's some random thing. And then my bearish is like a gray black. And then I just have like, obviously my long position tool or my short position tool is the same as basically the candlesticks. So like this would be in profit, obviously stop, and then all my gaps and stuff.
Pale yellow gives good contrast, but not too bright. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's nice.
I can't do the different candlesticks though, and
You like the green and red candlesticks?
I do because I like candlestick patterns, and in order for me to kind of use that for confluence, I want to see if buyers or sellers are present. So seeing that strong red shooting star at the high versus the shooting star that closed green, which means it closed above previous candle high, not below it. It shows that sellers kind of overtook that area right there. So I just like seeing the green and red right there for the price action. Hims is on a move still. I wonder for social media, what color charts get the highest engagement?
Lesson
Or
for today.
what draws your eye?
Lesson for today: white charts matter and chopsticks matter. Yes. It's actually a good question. Which chart colors catch the eye the most? I personally, if I'm scrolling TikTok, I'm more prone, and this is not like me biased because I have lighter colored charts, but I am more likely to stay on a video and watch a video if it's a lighter colored chart.
So the reason on why my trading view charts are this color is because when I was learning how to trade, I wasn't on trading view. I was on Weeble on dark mode.
Yeah, me too. That's why I started.
So essentially the strategy that I developed over on Weeble with what I was trading with for the first little bit when I was learning, I just took that exact same setup and everything over to trading view, and I've never really altered it. So that's the reason why my 9 EMA will always be blue. My 21 EMA will always be orange. My VWAP is always yellow. My RSI is always light blue or white, and I do the high and low at 30 and 70, red and green. My MACD is also like the 9 and 21. I only use orange and blue for the crossover and green and red for the candles. Like I use the exact same colors on the exact same moving averages, whether it's on Weeble or TradingView. It's just, I just know when I see the orange line on my chart, 21 EMA.
You know, instantly, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the strategy that I developed on Weeble, and I just continue to use it over on TradingView. I could never steer away from it.
I use dark mode on everything.
Everything. You go to a website in the top right corner, it says dark mode, you instantly click it before you do anything else on their website. Yeah.
And if it doesn't save, like I get so mad, I go back to the website and I'm like, oh, don't flashbang me. Every time I look at one of Jordy's chart posts, it just get flashbanged.
Yeah.
There we go, ProFast. Dark mode everything, and also go fork. Always fork. Fork, if it's spork, fork, or spoon, it's whatever.
Someone said Bubba giving the buy signal for gold. I know, look at his little scar that he's got on his below his nose. Dude face planted on the concrete.
Comment of the day. Comment of the day.
This is the best
comment of the day.
I like my choice.
Comment of the day.
Oh, God.
Clip it. Somebody clip it.
Why did your chopstick make that sound?
Because it's stainless steel.
Oh my God.
Oh Lordy. Oh,
that's the same thing my stepfather says about his coffee all the time too.
Yeah. I'll be back after that.
When I worked at the bank, I worked with all these women, and they were always like every day, like, "Oh, I like my coffee, like I like my men, tall, dark, and handsome." And they said it every day. I got so tired of hearing it, and so then I was like, "I like my coffee, like I like my women, Colombian." Well, I can't say the rest of it.
Yeah, keep an eye on Unity still. The daily still in the squeeze. It is moving upside. Today's candle is massive on Unity software. I got stopped out of the calls last week. It's breaking back over 37, but it's in that daily squeeze, breaking out of the top of that range. Massive. Could be a good massive move coming. Here, let me pull it up over on here on this chart so people can see it. I'm not sure.
All-time high by Friday. The poll in the chat, 78% of people say yes, all-time high QQQ by Friday.
Ooh. Here's your Unity daily chart right here. So, been ping-ponging back and forth for a minute. Strongest daily candle in a while. Here's your squeeze right here, day 3. MACD is
trying to
almost
cross
about
on the daily.
bullish. Yeah. So it's looking good. Here's your 4 hour. Currently it's been in a 4 hour squeeze since Tuesday, December 30th. Has not yet fired, but it just crossed back bullish, and this is the move that you're getting. I'm gonna say that by the end of this 4 hour candle, the squeeze is gonna end up being gone, and see the daily continue. I mean, weekly 9 bounce, now hitting weekly 200. I know Unity was my loss last week, and now look at this bad boy go. I mean, insane. Absolutely insane.
Wearing sunglasses also tells your body it doesn't need to produce melanin. Dude, I just have built-in sunglasses. It's my forehead. I go out anywhere, and there's just a shade over my eyes because I don't... It's just my forehead just... It's too big, bro. I literally don't even wear sunglasses like ever anymore. If I do, it's for the style.
So Q's is coming up to your previous month high, 629.21. So that'll be your December high.
Sunglasses at night. Put your stunner frames on. Do you remember that song?
What song?
Nope.
Put your stunner frames on. I wear my sunglasses at night. They're kind of like, I mean, I've got these polarized sunglasses on. It's kind of nice, actually.
Tommy, that's why we got Milano Tan too, brother.
I don't know what that means.
You know, just like some Chinese research chemicals.
I've had too many concussions to not wear sunglasses. Bright lights hurt my eyes. Oh, we're gonna rip. Power hour. The hour of power. Put your stunner shades on. Put your stunner shades on. 180 points for my entry this morning.
And Path is having a good day, still trying to come up to previous day high.
Dude, have you looked at Boeing?
I have not. BA. Oh.
Boing.
Boing. I mean, it's coming right up to this weekly resistance, but over top of this, looks good for a move back to mid 250, 260 area.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think we're going to like 260, 270s.
Come on.
Pretty quickly. If it gets over 243, I think it's gonna make a quick move.
Coreweave, dude. My God. It just hit 91. Look, it's already there on the chart. Just hit it.
Ooh.
Gosh, dang, what a move today. So, Coreweave. All right, so here's the chart on Coreweave. Lower highs, higher lows, little pennant. Huge breakout right here. Flipped bullish today, obviously. You're hitting the high from Tuesday, December 9th. So it starts breaking above this. It does have a potential move to 98. Above that is gap fill to like 103.
Roku.
Roku.
I don't know what the news is.
Oh, Roku ripping.
Roku.
Nothing yet. It's come across.
Roku, what are you doing?
Technically,
That daily chart. I should have stayed in that name.
yeah, it's in a squeeze right now on your daily and weekly. Look, I haven't traded since it was down here at 82.
Dang, dude, am I gonna have to buy Roku?
Look at that. Look at that Morning Star reversal off the EMA retest right there.
This thing's about to go. Shit, this thing looks like it's gonna go 40-50% higher. Like 170 to 180s.
I still don't see the headline. Ooh.
Yeah, no, I don't see any. I don't see any headlines.
If I was the gambling man, I'd be looking to swing AVGO calls. I'm not sure I want to get that brazy on a Monday, but so I would love to get a retest, at least back down underneath 350, but daily just started to squeeze, moving to the upside. Your MACD is flipping bullish after the move today. A little higher low. Weekly is in a squeeze to the downside for 3 weeks, but it hasn't fired yet. Still holding the 21. Could be a giant bear flag if it gives. The bullish move would have to go over 360. Once it breaks 360, it probably invalidates to larger time bearish and then curls and flips bullish, fires upside. Target would be 380. Over that, there's a gap fill to 395. That would be interesting.
Is that Avgo?
Yeah. BAC
It's got a nice
put
base.
swing.
A nice base here. It's like 340 area.
It's right on the weekly 9. I mean,
It's tough. The toughest one to me is the stupid Qualcomm or whatever BK calls it. Qualcomm.
Yeah.
This thing fakes people out more than I keep looking at it going, well, I missed it, and then it comes back even lower, and I'm like, okay, I didn't miss it. And then it'll go up again. I don't even know what to do with that chart. Just leave it alone.
So it's the last, two times they went down, higher load it after breaking the weekly 21, sent it straight higher. So if it comes back down to like 165, 166, sweep that higher load off the trend line here.
Ooh, you know what else looks good? IBM.
So I was looking at that last night and I didn't send it because I'm not allowed to trade it. But so this one, huge. I can get rid of all of that.
I mean, I bought a bunch of this at 280-ish, 270s to 280s on that earnings dip day.
I mean, that's looking good. It's in a daily squeeze. Same thing with AVGO. First daily squeeze, big upside candle, MACD on the daily flipping bullish because of it. Going up back to the top of the range from the previous highs. So very similar chart.
It's kind of in this like
AVGO
channel.
here.
So it probably goes like next, it's going to go up, like make a higher high, at 335, 340, somewhere up there. And then it's going to come back down to this area and then go back up there.
300's right in the
IBM
middle.
looks good. Yeah, that one looks really good. NVIDIA's kind of taking a little snoozer here into the power hour.
I think I said it this morning. I think Apple, it's still in the hourly squeeze and hasn't fired. Fire. It just 8 minutes ago. Watch this thing rip into the close now.
I like this Meta. It's trying to get squeezed here.
That was my one loss today that I closed. I still like it for upside on the higher time frame, as long as it continues to hold 645.
I pushed out Meta to the 23rd. We were looking at it on Friday. I pushed out to that one, the 675s.
So you have your morning star dip buy. Your resistance is back testing your daily moving averages, which is there. Can't get over. Once it does that, ripper. Rejects it, squeeze downside. So needs to get over top of that. NVIDIA. NVIDIA looks like a freaking short right now on this hourly.
It's sitting right on the 50-day on the daily chart, right under the 9.
Yeah, just back tested orb high. If that fails, bye-bye. Costco!
Dude, how many times did I say like I should be buying Costco, and I didn't buy it, and here it is, up $100 off the lows.
Look at this weekly, just.
And that downtrend broke.
Oh,
950's coming probably this
Yeah.
week on Costco.
COTG shares.
Yeah, that's what I really should have bought. Leverage shares.
The crowd. Doing a little higher low action, holding the zone. Intraday, boom, new high day. Look at that. Nice little move. Let's go through this real quick. Delta back testing. Datadog looks like ass. DraftKings at do or die. Duolingo's dead. Motherfucking Bay. Damn, son.
Does anybody in the chat want $180 up to $180 off HelloFresh plus a freeze willing knife?
What?
I don't know. I got this sent from HelloFresh when I used to do my streaming days. And I'm not going to use it. So if anybody wants it, I'll give it to you. I have the code.
Dude, that eBay weekly is pretty crazy. This is a pretty big target right here.
Who needs food? Applied as a discount across 8 boxes. I don't even know if you guys could use this, but I ain't going to.
Dude, what is this that paper was talking about the other day? Stitch Fix?
Stitch Fix? What was that?
Is that a stock?
SFIX?
F? Say that again?
S?
Oh, S.
Sandy, Foxtrot, Igloo, X-ray. I don't know my phonetical alphabet, so I just go with what I can think of. The weekly, like, it just engulfed the previous 1,
And
2,
this
3,
looks like a
4,
giant
5
cup and
weeks.
handle. Whoopsie, that's a triangle curve.
Yeah,
And that
it
just looks like a
does.
giant cup
And
handle breakout. So now you're fighting the previous high resistances right here. But daily's in a squeeze. Decent.
I don't know anything about this. There's some kind of event today. Multi-phase transformation, improved efficiency, expanded assortment, leveraged AI for personalization.
Yeah, it looks good, but it's been here for 3 years.
Yep. I don't know. Paper was talking about it, so I don't know.
Look at the monthly. This is the monthly.
I know. It looks like it's. It looks like it's gonna shoot up. I don't know. I'm not good at trading those smaller cap names.
It's been in a monthly squeeze since December 2023, and it has yet to flip bearish. Look, MACD has been bullish the whole time it's been down here. It just hasn't done it. I mean, what do they call this? An island bottom? When this happens? When you get the big move down like this, and then you get that like diamond at the bottom.
Big diamond reversal consolidation.
You get this bad boy here.
Dude, Candlestick Nick was the king of the diamond reversal, bro.
Back
in the
day. India is for I. How about this one? Have you looked at Whiskey Marco Tango? Holy shit, what a chart.
What a chart.
Best chart in the whole market.
Yeah, we have a lot of bank earnings this week. I think that's the top thing that.
Yeah, tomorrow morning you lead us off with JPM, JP Morgan Chase. You also have Delta Airlines in the morning, and then Wednesday you have Bank of America, Citi, and Wells Fargo. Thursday morning, you have Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock.
Morgan Stanley was good. That one invalidated a bear, so it went higher.
Next week, Monday, reminder, Monday, the market is closed for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And then Tuesday, you have Netflix to really kind of get tech started. Where's Taiwan Semi? Friday before the open, the 23rd.
When does Citigroup report? Wednesday?
Wednesday before the open.
Tell me I don't just want to long this green inverted hammer off the daily 21 with a gap to fill upside right here. Like previous lows right here from December directly off your daily 21. Any other time, I would 100% be looking to play this bounce play from here up to here. Look how tight this risk to reward is. Going long here, close underneath, target back up to here. Like, I know they have earnings, but I don't hate that chart. They're going to get sympathy moves off all the other banks, most likely, that report prior. So if the other ones,
the only one
they're just going to get sympathy moves.
JP Morgan's the only one that reports before them because all the Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citi are all together on Wednesday before the open.
JP Morgan, same thing, except closing technically it's directly on it, literally right now by a penny. 323.46. It's at 323.45. The daily 21 in December low retest.
Wells Fargo didn't even pull back that far comparatively.
Not bad.
I really want to long Visa or MasterCard. Like, just get exposure on this dip.
Look at this. Freaking rejected, came back down, almost hit this trend line, literally missed it by less than $1 and is already bouncing back up on MasterCard.
All right. I'm going to say this with a caveat, but XYZ.
Yeah, 100% upside.
Kind of looks like a good little, like it filled the gap, it consolidated. The EMA 9 is holding both the last two bottom wicks.
Dude, 100%.
It kind of looks good. Let me tell you what doesn't look good. Poop Owl. It still looks bad.
Wow, yucky.
Profast gets it. Best store ever.
XLP. Yeah.
Oh, a little Staples.
Yeah, look at that. I know the 220, 125s for City. Like, if I take it, it's a lotto. There's bank earnings this week. If I take it, it's a lotto.
I mean, the thing with XLP is Walmart's the heaviest weighted in XLP. And Costco's the second heaviest weighted. Those two stocks are obviously doing well. Like everything else in there is like boring, like Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, Philip Morris, Pepsi. I think Colgate, maybe Monster, if I remember for some reason. Monster beverages.
Flush.
I
wanted a little bit higher. I wanted closer to that level and then short it straight back down to 627.35. But Q's kind of looking a little rough right here.
I guess define flush would.
The probably most decent size pullback of the day. As in going from here to here of straight red candles.
Trend day 21. Do you buy it
right here?
If it flushes through this and hits previous day high, maybe you buy it there. I don't know, like for a scalp. I don't know.
What's SPY just hit
NVO? Is that Nova Nordisk?
Yeah.
So Nova Nordisk gapped. This trades in the European time frame, so the charts are really gappy, but you did get above a 200-day moving average and hold it today. But your EMAs, you're really extended from your EMAs.
On the daily chart, it's like
it is kind of coming out of a pretty rough downtrend.
This is what you're fighting here.
Yeah, and if you go even further left, you're hitting even more. Like from back in 2022, you're hitting some highs.
Oh, yeah.
You're dealing with those highs. So that was like a
it's this kind of area here.
April of 22
on a larger time frame.
But it does look like, it's kind of doing a little fish hook out of a downtrend. It has a gap to fill all the way up to like 69. And I think it rejected half gap. If I remember this last time we looked at this, it was like half gap was right there at that like 62 or something. Yeah, it was like half gap was right there. Oh,
break it down.
Previous day's high.
I wanted to go short, but I wanted to wait till I got closer here. I wanted to see boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, Will did tell me he was like just getting off a flight a while ago. That's why he's not here today.
Oh gosh, my flight is so early Thursday.
4:30 in the morning.
I have to leave my house at 2:30 in the morning to drive to LA.
Let's go.
To get there at like 4:30 to get on my plane at 6.
Sizable sweep. Ticker POWL. Pow. Must be Jerome. $6.11 million in calls for December 18, 2026.
I've got to leave my
Do
house
not
at
forget the drop
3:30,
stakes.
Jordan.
What's that?
I got to leave my house at 3:30.
Yeah, we're pretty
Which is one.
Ah, fuck. I'll be waking up right about then. No, actually,
I'm
I'm not
gonna
gonna
be-
sleep. I already know it. I don't ever sleep when I have those types of flights. I just stay up all night.
I'm going to be in Houston before the market opens,
That's horrible.
and I will be there until power hour.
Oh my gosh. That's rough.
I have. How long is this? No, I will be there until almost when the market closes. 2:50 p.m. Central. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be in Houston until MOC.
Hear me out, RBRK.
They had no, never mind. It was Roblox.
Yeah, higher low on the weekly. Trend line test perfectly as long as it holds $70 psych level area. It's at 71.4 after this downside move. A little overextended to the EMAs back to 75. Risk $1.40 for a $4 upside. You're talking over a 3 risk reward trade for a swing. Here's the daily hitting that trend line.
That trend line's about all I have here. Otherwise, it's like no man's land.
Yeah, it's literally just that. It's got a volume shelf at 70 psych and trend line.
Just I think for a little RBLX Roblox, I think is going to bounce. It needs like a narrative shift because of the bad things that were going on, but this 72 area, there's a fib there, and it held 2 bottom wicks and now pushed up today. I think it goes back to 80, and then maybe can get back to like 88 on a swing. It may like go to 80, 82, come back in a little bit. But it's got to get over this high, like right here.
Your 618 on the entire chart from low to high is at $71.
Yeah, if you go from the like April low, you're sitting at the 786 right now.
From the April low all the way to like the high?
Yeah, if you go from the April like tariff low, whatever.
Okay, I don't have the reverse fibs on.
7.
All the way down to there. It's almost at your 618.
Yeah, and that was a previous rejection. That no. Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought.
Gosh dang it.
Mostly bored. Profess, I don't have to take my spork because normal people have the correct utensils anywhere you go. Dude, the music's been hitting today on here.
Right?
Is Netflix in a squeeze to the upside?
Look, let me check time frames. It's not in a squeeze on any time frame as of right now. Let me just double check.
I have like the 4 hours getting tight.
Yeah, but
I don't have like a full squeeze yet on the 4 hour.
Yeah, I do not have Netflix in any kind of squeeze as of right now. It was in a daily squeeze. I was trying to move upside, never flipped bullish, and then fired on Thursday, December 8th, and then we caught the downside the next day, but nothing else. I still have an alert set for 85 down here.
Yep.
to start looking at?
Gold. I see gold was mentioned a couple times in the chat.
Yeah, I just pulled up GLD.
I have gold futures going to like 4,700. GLD, if you like GLD, I have that one going to 430. And I have silver going to 80, which would be
Oh, here you go.
85 on SLV, somewhere in there.
This is a short that I take 9 times out of 10. Unfortunately, I didn't see this because we're just now talking about it. But we took a similar trade the other day on IWM for a lower high. Not only was it a lower high, but it printed a reversal here. During that time, when that candlestick closed, your squeeze indicator was flipping bearish already to the downside about 30 minutes prior. Your MACD, this is the sauce right now, I'm telling you. This is a strategy I developed freaking long time ago. MACD was already bearish. RSI, bearish divergence, the entire move right there. You see those 3 things line up, get a signal to do a short right here with the lower risk, higher reward trade setup, that's it. You short, closes back over top it, out, at least target the equal low from previously, which is there. That already puts you at a 2.5 risk to reward. That's easy. That's what you want to see. So it's bouncing off intraday support right here after firing a 15-minute squeeze downside, and it's done now. But is that the only 2x leverage of Netflix? Is NFXL?
NFLU?
NFLU? Yeah, that's a lot cheaper than Netflix.
T-Rex.
Because I wouldn't mind, about the same price too, I wouldn't mind buying it and being able to sell options on it. Who pays a higher dividend, I guess would be the question. Take a gander. T-Rex does not pay a dividend. NFLU. So let's check NFXL.
Michael Burry with negative payment or negative comments on Shift 4. That's ticker FOUR.
This motherfucker, dude, I just posted a bullish chart on that one previously. He's trying to inverse my Oracle, and he got waxed this morning, and now he's trying to inverse 4.
Or just dropped on those comments from Barry.
Gosh dang it, Burry. Look, I got the chart literally right here. Go ahead, Burry. Right there. This is what I want. Daily squeeze this bad boy. Flip it bullish. Go ahead.
There's a New York Times headline on Meta. I didn't hear what the story was, but it's something's going on.
QQQ moving lower. Meta wiki candle.
Meta lays off Reality Labs. 10% of employees in Reality Labs business.
Look at Burry trying to dump this thing.
You're right at previous day high. Like I feel like it's a tough short and it's a trend day. You usually close near the highs.
Yeah.
We do have CPI in the morning.
Coreweave just made another new high.
What else is?
Look at this bad boy. Oh my god,
Dude, AMD.
I talked about it this morning when it was at like 206.
Was the exact low 200 today? Yes, it was. That was my target. I closed out everything like last Thursday, I think, but it went where I thought it would go.
Yeah. ABGO, man. I don't know. Something's telling me. She just gonna get squeezed back up.
I'm gonna squeeze it.
Oof. Damn. To the gulag.
Where'd you find this?
Bye-bye, Affirm. Yeah, Affirm is... Affirm's donezo.
Getting cooked.
Roku from an M&A blog that could be open to a sell.
No, we should have shorted that pop.
If somebody buys it out, they probably overpay.
Those Coreweave 115s came out at 10:55 this morning. Here at the highs. $2 million.
I drink 2 coffees, so I'm jittery over here. Get fired up.
Oh, American.
That's weird that they're inversing the other airlines.
Dude, it's getting humpy right here. Look at that.
I mean, that credit card stuff was interesting to hear. They were wanting to, get rid of 20% credit cards, which is how these airlines make a ton of their money.
I was looking at JetBlue, but then I realized it was a $5 stock.
The Blue Jets?
Yeah, it's in this giant freaking, I don't even know what you want to call this, pennant or something down here, volume point of control. It'll get squeezed out of this thing eventually, but...
You know which one just got squeezed out? Was Love, Southwest.
Yeah, I tried to short that thing, which it gave a little bit of a pullback here on these shooting stars, but then just ripped up. I mean, that thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the tough one because it came out of a huge consolidation, like multi-year.
Shopify is going to get a big move soon.
What about JPM? JPM has earnings tomorrow, so there's nothing to do.
Oh my god, TTD is dead.
I'll see your TTD. What was the other one? Dadgummit.
Mobileye?
No, that one Well, that one's always dead. Oh, what was the other? Wasn't that like that software ad space? Dadgum, it's gonna drive me crazy. Saying Cat Leaps the last year has been great. Yeah, I love Caterpillar. I own a lot of Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
I was giving out the thesis last summer. Like, hey, if anyone is gonna benefit from AI, think about these big like Caterpillar. I mean, construction machines can drive themselves.
Ooh.
All-time high today. Boom, cat.
It's a hedge position. If you see Apple calls come in right now for $300 strike, it's a hedge.
Any
Apple
DJing
$300
calls?
call 7/17/2026 just came in. You're going to see 1.8 million that they bought at the ask. Right before that, they sold 1.5 million at the bid, near the same. That's a hedge position. So
The DGen calls for this week, it's SPY 700s, QQQ 632s or 637s.
no, it's AMC.
Well, there's a difference between like DGen and like Lotto. Why is AMC up? Oh, because it's down so bad.
It's got to bounce at zero, right?
Yeah. What a terrible stock.
Ooh, CSX.
My favorite is the GameStop people that have been saying that it's gonna go up forever and it's still stuck at $20.
Ooh. Little bottom tick action down here. Not looking bad. Oh, this is the same setup we had on Lyft this morning for the calls. Identical to the reason why I took Lyft calls this morning was this setup here. And on the 30-minute, it broke out in a squeeze. Boom, 30-minute squeeze just fired to the upside. Kind of already going. Missed the trade. Entry was about 40 minutes ago, but and now go to your 5-minute. Entry was the 3 o'clock candle close.
Thank you, ProFast. I'm glad somebody listened.
Was there. Decent move.
Hear me out. Net. Cloudflare. It's gonna look really bad until you look left.
I mean, risk to reward looks great for a long. What moving average is this? The 50? Yeah. Your this is the weekly 50.
It undercut the 200-day and it's like rejecting it right here. But if you look left, there was about a 3-week consolidation last summer, right there at that 181. And my EMA on the daily is what we just bounced off of.
Kind of your midpoint of it right there.
But I do see like how bearish the chart is in the short term. Your halfback is actually down at 174.
There's your EMA on the daily. That white line.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, literally right there.
Yeah.
And if you look, the last time, that's where it did a little, kind of undercut and go last time of the 200-day. So I don't know. It looks eerily similar. OpenAI acquires Torch.
We're gonna do the Flusherooskies. It's doing it. It's almost there. QQQ, you can do it.
We haven't even hit the outer VWAP band, like the one standard deviation. One standard deviation from VWAP. We haven't even hit that. We touched it one time on that dip earlier. I don't know if you use those on your VWAP, but I do.
I don't, only because my chart already has way too much.
Yeah.
But
That's why I use different chart setups just on different tabs.
what do we got? We got MOC in 8 minutes. None of this matters. Unless they just
I mean, I'm not doing anything with swinging calls still. That's all I'm doing.
GPST looks like a short setup. Yeah, that and a firm. Both of them. Yeah. They both look disgusting. MU calls coming in, 33.25s for January 23rd.
Emp, I don't know about you, but this portable charger that Gav got us saves my life every day, all day. I didn't know I needed a portable charger so bad, guys. I had no idea.
Dude, I was hooking up people in the airport with it.
I could not go anywhere without this now. There's no chance.
Guy next to me at the United Lounge at the bar, we were watching the football game, and I hooked him up.
I just can't believe I've spent this many years on Earth. We're in 2026 now, and I just started using them. But
dude, I used to have one that had it had wireless charging too.
Oh, that's sick! Yeah,
yeah, that one was.
And you can charge your phone and your computer at the same time.
I had so much usage on it. It eventually died.
I bet.
Yeah, QSBot rejected that Monday, December 8th. High just a penny. You zoom in. That's what it looks like. The little red box with the yellow line. That's where it was at. So. Go from here to here is my guess. I mean, we got majority of the way there, over half. I'll say like 70%.
IWM's about to make a new high of day.
Yeah, it's about to hit previous day high. Right now, Qs don't look good.
What did you say about Apple hedges? He's saying that a bunch of flow that just came in was from Apple hedges.
So the flow is on Apple $300 calls for 7/17/2026. If you dig with that specific strike, you're going to see a separate order. Somebody bought them at 6.45. They bought 2,800 contracts for 1.8 million. Then they also sold them. They sold about 2,300 contracts at 6.45, same price, for about 1.5 million. So it's a hedge position on those $300 calls. So don't get all crazy saying, Apple $300 calls, big sweep order. There's a sell on it as well. So it was a hedge.
Dang, they're shorting MSTR like crazy.
They're always shorting MSTR.
Dude, go look at the premiums. 200, 300 million.
Oh. I mean,
God. So the highest premiums today on options, SPX is always the top several, but then MSTR is in there. Coin puts. Coin and MSTR puts. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus. I just click on. There we go. Got my screen back.
Citigroup to eliminate 1,000 jobs and cost cut push.
I always type in city, it's just C. Dude, I'm telling you. I want to long the shit out of that thing. Look at Citigroup. Look at the chart. Ever since I mentioned it, look at it.
It's in a 15-minute squeeze firing up.
Oh my god, I'm telling you. Watch it go. Oh.
Airbnb is tempting me to buy more.
Ondas Holdings announces closing of $1 billion offering. I haven't even looked at Ondas today. Pop and drop back at 13. Nothing crazy. It's not a good looking daily. All right, 50% is going to line up around 10.
Look at that. Look at that buy up. Previous day high. That's also an FP high, by the way.
For which one?
SPY, QQQ.
Are they holding it? IWM pushing previous day high.
Dude, Meta's breaking though. What the hell?
Yeah, whatever that news headline was. It's dragging Qs down.
Yeah, MOC in 10 seconds.
Yeah, Qs. We'll put SPY up on the chart.
All right, MOC, what you got for us?
Oh! Damn! QQQ! Go, baby,
Get
go!
booked.
Go!
Oh, Meta's getting wrecked.
Go! Go! Die! QQQ. Oh! There it is. Volume point of control. Hey, there's the
bye
flush.
bye.
There's the flush straight to it. Watch him rip it off this now. There you go. Look, we drew this like, what, 35, 40 minutes ago? There you go. Nice. Oh, bye-bye.
Sell side.
Meta dead. What's NVIDIA doing? Very small. S&P minus 188 million. NASDAQ is plus 35 million. That NVIDIA pullback intraday back down closer to 185. Thought play out too.
I think they buy this right back up.
Amazon, ugly candle, downside. Big ugly candle, downside. Amazon coming in hot.
Dude, what are they selling? All the Mag 7? What are we doing?
Buying IWM. Look at that. Oh!
Yeah, Amazon's getting wrecked. Microsoft's getting wrecked. Meta's drilling.
Can I just pull up the Mag 7 individuals when MOC comes out, just trade weekly options on the reactions and just make 30% and be out real quick on like all these names when it happens?
Yes.
Like, what's Microsoft?
400 million to sell in the S&P, 760 on NASDAQ.
Look, Microsoft. Oh, look at Amazon. There goes
The
Microsoft.
Mag 7 was 750 to sell. Watch it pair off though and get flipped here. Boy, Meta
dying, Amazon now knifing, Microsoft a little bit knifer.
They cooked that.
Meta's
Dude,
on the
Amazon.
50-day right here, though. Oh, tell me not to take another shot at Meta right here. Meta.
Got Amazon back to opening price. Look, the opening candle ripped it to the highs. Closing candle is going to come right back to where it was.
Meta 660s for Friday. Ooh.
Absolutely disgusting.
Right off the 50-day? Okay. 60s for Friday. That's my fun lotto trade
Meta
for the week.
calls? Yeah. Look, I have a little green zone right here.
Yeah, it's sitting on the 50-day again. And it's held this thing like 10 times.
See if it gets down there. That'd be interesting. They'll probably retrace cues off that volume point of control. Yeah, already doing it a little bit. Oh, that was fun. What is Apple doing? Didn't check Apple. Initial sell off. It can't get over the 261.20 area. Rejected it like 8 times today.
The GIF I sent back to Evan on that. He doesn't know me at all.
Look at IWM.
Look at SPY right back to the high.
All right, here comes Apple. There it goes. Dude, like, can you just do this every MOC? Look at this.
All right, 30 seconds. Watch, see if NQ flips right back around, goes right back to like 20 points higher.
Oh, look at that retracement on Apple. The second it hit 260. Look at that can. Look at the wick. That's insane.
Tempted to scalp long right here.
I don't hate it at all.
If you put in a bottom wick and get bought up.
Let's quickly go through some things. Let's see.
It looks like it wants 950 maybe first.
Look at Honeywell. Looking fantastic. Look at it ripping into the close. Look at your daily. Strong. That's a good chart. Coming back up to those highs and a weekly squeeze. Flipping bullish. That looks good. MasterCard. Emp was talking about this. Look at how your daily's closing right now on MasterCard. Right off that. Look at that. Anybody want to swing MasterCard?
God, MasterCard looks good.
Yeah. How much time's left? I got 3 minutes. RBRK off this trend line too. I like them. I don't think. Well, do you think MasterCard is going to be heavily affected by JPM earnings? It's like
They just had that headline. They just had the headline about the credit card stuff getting cut, but I don't think it works because it's that 12 to 20% like interest rate is like the subprime category is like crucial for the economy.
yeah.
Most people can't get approved. That's the only thing they can get approved for. If that goes through, I think a firm would be they would have to lower their rates. I get that, maybe that side of the argument, but I don't know. I guess if it hits a firm, I'm trying to think of who benefits if that goes through. I don't think anybody.
Let me pull up MasterCard options real quick just to see if it's even worth a day.
What is this rumor? I have no clue what this is, Letitia.
I'd target 575. So there's no.
If that was happening, it would not be hush hush, would it?
No.
I mean, how could they keep it hush hush?
They couldn't keep it hush hush.
Exactly. That's what I mean, you know.
And somebody would have wind of it, and you would have massive selling in the market. Massive.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, that's not happening.
I'd get like margin called tomorrow.
I know that would be.
Google. Yeah, strong.
I haven't heard it though. Maybe we get surprised tonight. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to swing anything. Maybe. Just in case.
I mean, shout out to Google. 4 trillion market cap today.
Hell yeah.
That's incredible.
Did they not hit it the other day?
I don't think so. I think they hit it this morning. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
I am almost positive. Let me look and see if I have a screenshot. Oh, maybe they did hit it for the first time because it was like 3.9 the other day. Is the all-time high?
It was close. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah. I don't know. Walmart's going to 1 trillion though.
There goes Q's, baby. Sell right at the freaking target at close. I mean, could that have worked out like any better? A nice flush. I would say, indeed, it was the largest pullback of the day. That's all it needed. That's all it needed. Just a little bit.
Well, market's closed.
Market is closed. Great day.
Wayfair is partnering with Google.
Wayfair and Google?
That's what I just heard on the
spike. Yeah, right at close on Wayfair.
I'm going to run out to the store real quick, but for everybody that wants more content the rest of the day, me and them, we got stock picks, right? Yeah. We're doing stock picks on Spaces at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then after that, we're doing a gold chat as well. So we'll be around the rest of the day, but we're going to wrap up the stream. Look at Wayfair.
Yeah, almost up 3% right here on this little candle after hours with that headline, I guess. There it goes.
Whoa. Well, damn. All right, y'all. I have to run, but I'll be back for stock picks. And we'll see everybody then. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. By the way, it's been like, how long have we been on the YouTube stream now? Like a couple months? I feel like it's been great. We've been killing it. The streams are a lot more fun than the spaces, to be honest. I like how we do it.
Yeah.
We still do spaces in the morning, and then we like cut it halfway and come over to the stream. I think it's perfect. So
I love it.
I know it's good.
One thing I want to start is like just grabbing a trader, doing like a charting session like once a week.
Down.
Kind of like what Casey does on like Sunday nights. I kind of want to like start doing like a series of just straight up charting and levels. Kind of like Technical Tuesday.
Jordy has the runs? Yeah. No, I gotta run to the store. Grab some shit.
I'm headed out.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap it up. Like and subscribe. We love y'all. Enjoy the night. We'll see you guys bright and early. All right.
Later, guys. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Have a good night.